Good evening and welcome inside the Cadet Ice Arena on the grounds of the United States Air Force Academy for District 20 hockey, a District 20 rivalry. The Liberty Lancers taking on the Air Academy Kadets. Good evening. My name is Brian German. Alongside me is Dave Toller for this first game of the season for the Lancers. The Kadets have one under their belts, but it's the first District 20 rivalry game, and it should be fun. And the Lancers coach, Brian Straub, even said it's going to be exciting because it is a rivalry game.
Should be a good one tonight, Brian. I think a lot of it for Liberty side is getting rid of those first game jitters for Air Academy. They want to improve. They got beat on Saturday on the road at Glenwood Springs. Two very young teams, 6 freshmen on the Air Academy side, 7 on the Liberty side. So two young teams. Will be very interesting to watch them develop tonight.
Yeah, and both of these teams finished kind of down in the Pinnacle League last year. 8th place for the Lancers, 9th place for the Kadets. But things in high school hockey in Colorado have really been thrown and kind of mixed up a little bit, actually, for the better, right?
They really have. They've really regionalized the standings and the groupings that they're in. Air Academy is in a different conference than Liberty this season. Like you said, both were in the Pinnacle Conference last season, but should be good. This is a good rivalry between these two teams. Both teams return their goaltenders from last year, but they have a lot to return or a lot to overcome coming up front.
We are looking forward to it. Liberty taking on Air Academy right here at the Cadet Ice Arena. We'll come back with the drop of the puck right after this. You're watching 20 TV. Welcome back inside the Cadet Ice Arena. Brian German alongside Dave Toller for this one. The Liberty Lancers and the Air Academy Cadets currently on the ice, finishing up their warm-ups. They don't get a lot of time to warm up here in high school. There's a lot going on at the Cadet Ice Arena. They had some figure skaters working on practicing their routines before this game, and they got 5 minutes to warm up.
Not a whole lot of time. We did get to see both teams, though, working out here in the field house, doing some team stretching, some team jogs. There's some room around the concourse area, so both teams did get to warm up off the ice, but not a whole lot of time on the ice. There's a good look at Air Academy. There's the Lancers.
It's Matt Smith of the Lancers there, and we can set some of the starting lineups for you for the Liberty Lancers. It'll be Ryan Wooten and Nick Redcliffe on the back line. And the starting forwards will be Seth DiMarino, Greg Singelis, Connor Mcelhaney, and then Ian Ward will be in the pipes. And in the pipes for Air Academy will be Katie Cooley, who's a senior and has put quite a few games under her belt. Both of these goaltenders do. It should be fun. The rest of the starters for the Cadets: William McGuire, Malon Hobburrow, Jacob Jones, Jacob Spar will be, and also Gavin Gray. There's a good look at Katie Cooley.
And as we talked about in the pregame a little bit, Brian, both of these teams, they're very young, but they both have their goaltenders back. For Liberty, Ian Ward had 16 games he played last season, earned all 5 wins in goal. For Air Academy, they split between 2 goalies last year, Katie Cooley and Jacob Grebe. They each played. Cooley played 12 games, Grebe played 14, but tonight Cooley, the senior, is going to get the start.
You see both teams lining up on their respective goal lines. And the officials here tonight, this should be a good one, as we said before. And, teams we're looking forward to this first game of the season for the Liberty Lancers, and we have yet to see the Cadets play. They fell on the weekend to Glenwood Springs on Saturday, so this is their second game in 3 days. And both teams, I'm sure, just chomping at the bit to get on this ice tonight. Let's go down for the national anthem, I believe. Oh, I apologize. I believe that was a moment of silence for the former Air Academy Cadets head coach Wayne Marshall. Of course, our condolences go out to the Marshall family. He passed away a few weeks ago. Anthony Marshall had taken over the team for his dad about 3 years ago. This will be his 3rd year as head coach for the Cadets. And now we see the starting lineups being announced. The Lancers coming out. And Ian Ward in the goal. And as I already took you through those for the Air Academy Cadets, and Dave, both of these teams played in what's called the D20 Jamboree, which happened a couple weeks ago, I believe.
Yep.
And all the teams get to play, all the teams in D20 get together and just kind of get scrimmages going on. I know you saw some of that action. Not that the scores really matter that much, but you saw both these teams play. What did you see in those games?
You could tell both teams are very young. I mean, they have a lot of new players. That for Liberty, one player that stood out in that whole tournament was Connor Mcelhaney, number 20, their team captain. He had 12 goals last year, was an honorable mention all-area player. He was one guy that really stood out. You look at the Air Academy side, the only guy returning that has scored any goals is their senior team captain. We'll be calling his name a lot tonight. Number 10, Gavin Gray, has had 8 goals last season. So those are a couple of the top forwards, and you could just see in that jamboree a couple of those players that were really standing out on the ice.
Both teams on their respective blue lines for the national anthem. We are set to go. Both teams will probably head to their respective benches, and we are good to go here, Dave. And not a lot of ice time here in Colorado Springs. That's why the late start time here, 8:30 at night. And both of these teams have class tomorrow. But you got to go. You got to play when the ice is available.
I tell you what, Brian. In any high school sport that you play, there's got to be a level of commitment. But in ice hockey, that level of commitment goes a lot higher because a lot of these kids, they have practices at 5 o'clock in the morning. They'll get up, they'll go practice on the ice at 5, they'll get off after about an hour, hour 15, grab a quick shower, go to class, and then they'll have weights a lot of times in dry land training afterwards. So there's a lot of commitment that goes into what these young men are doing on the ice tonight. And you look at not only that, but these teams have been training since the end of the summer. There's a summer high school hockey league here in town that just mixes a lot of the teams all together. So you'll have kids from Liberty, Air Academy, Pine Creek, all the D20 teams. They're all mixed together. Then they have a fall season, and then they come out and they play for their winter season for their school. So there's a lot of training and a lot of commitment that goes into what these young guys do on the ice.
Certainly, as you see both those teams warming up, and we are just about ready to drop that puck. Katie Cooley had to skate to the bench. I believe there may have been something wrong with her mask. She's got it fixed. She's skating back out now. The officials are at the Air Academy bench, and now that looks like they have cleared things with Coach Anthony Marshall.
If you're the goaltender, one thing you want to make sure of is your gear is good. You don't want a loose strap or anything like that. It appeared to be something with her helmet. She's getting her helmet back on. Two teams that want to improve on last season. Air Academy went 4-15 last season, placed 9 in what was the old Pinnacle League. Liberty 5-13-1 last season. They were one place above Air Academy in those standings in that same Pinnacle Conference.
Connor McElhaney set to take the draw, and he wins it over Gavin Gray, but the Kadets swing it right back. Kadets trying to set something up. There's a whiff and a nice pick right there as Liberty comes away with it. Seth DiMarino was offsides on that one as the puck went outside. Good job by the Cadet defenders kind of ganging up on him as he had no help there at all.
Good look at Seth DiMarino, a first-year sophomore player, was a double-A Bantam player last season, didn't play for Liberty, just joined the team this season. He's been a welcome addition at that forward spot.
McElhaney again, this time sends it forward. It's picked up just inside. That's Greg Singelis kicking off a shot. And so far, the Lancers get it. Here comes Singelis again. A shot blocked by Cooley. Slapped down by McElhaney, but it went wide. Another shot inside the goal. Nice tip. That was McElhaney. I believe it went off a Cadet player and went into the net. And the first goal of the night by Connor McElhaney, the senior for the Lancers.
Here's a look at the replay. It comes around the boards, and boy, McElhaney with that shot from the half wall did go off of one of the Air Academy players. You always say when you throw pucks to the net, good things will happen for you. Here's another look at it. There's McElhaney's shot. Went right off of the Air Academy defenseman into the back of the net. Lancers go up 1-0 about 39 seconds into this game.
Always tough for a goaltender to see that when you never know how it's going to bounce off your own player. Here's a good look from above. Just got by Cooley. Yep. 1-0 Lancers. That quick in the first minute of play. Liberty is up. Still trying to push it. Here comes McElhaney again. Boy, he's got some skills. Sends it again just wide. The Lancers will try and keep it in the zone. Moving ahead, good job on the defense there, and here come the Kadets. And the Lancers will send it back in. The Kadets will regroup. This is Mitchell Willis behind his own net, setting it off the boards. Lancers going to set up the offense. Push it forward. Nice race for the puck, and the Lancers come away with it. Jonah Dixon sends it to the center. Can't get it to Bjorn Rube. Caught out at the blue line. Sent it again. Just wide. Liberty really buzzing right now. And that's kept in. A nice job there by the Lancers. Skating in, just missing. Again, McElhaney. Excuse me, not McElhaney. That was Bjorn Rube who had a shot on goal. Now the Lancers buzzing. Finally some defense for the Kadets, breaking that up and trying to push it out of the zone. Can't do so. Good forecheck by the Lancers just to keep this pressure on the Kadets.
Well, you got to like the way Liberty's playing right now. Air Academy, they've got to find a way to get the puck down into the Liberty end of the ice, and here they go right now.
Here they go. That's Jacob Spar skating in. Nice job by the Lancer defender right there. That was Matt Hensley getting a stick on the puck, but the Kadets still in good position here. Look out. There's an open lane, and finally the Lancers send it out, and that's going to be an icing call, and they'll get the face-off back into the Lancer zone. But that was the first threat, really, for the Air Academy Kadets.
It really was, and it was a good one. When you can stretch a guy down the right wing side, the puck came in. Great job by Hensley of getting his stick in and breaking that one up. And then Jonah Dixon just gets to that loose puck, sent it down, iced the puck, said, hey, I'm going to get this out of danger. We'll have a face-off down in the Liberty end.
Jacob Spar, the junior, was skating right on in there, but Hensley did a great job defensively. There's a shot just wide by number 14. That's William McGuire. And now the Lancers trying to clear the zone. Kadets keeping it in. Good job there by Malon Hallborough. Hallborough sends it in. Almost tipped on goal right there by number 7. And the Kadets keeping it in the zone. But Hallborough has it taken away. Skating up for the Lancers. Now moving in against Cooley. Cooley makes the save. What a great job she did right there against the Lancers' Nate Hardiman, and then another save as Katie Cooley really made her money on that save right there.
Yeah, it really did. That was Tyler Dosh on the rebound. We'll take another look at it here. Hardman, the first save. There's Dosh. Took that shot. It was saved, and he came in and tried to pick up any loose change, but Cooley didn't leave anything laying around. Nice lead pass up ahead. Hardman with a pretty good look, and then a good centering pass right out front. Good rush there by Liberty. Got 2 shots on goal.
Boy, Liberty's really got some hop in their skates so far early on in this game. Already with a 1-0 lead. There's a look at Katie Cooley, who's had the pressure on so far. Lancers trying to keep it in the zone. That one goes past the defenseman and all the way down. That was Ryan Wooten trying to keep it in. He will gather it behind his goaltender. Bring it forward. Nice long pass ahead. Good stretch pass to Singelis. Nice race in there, and that's going to knock the net off its moorings. Good job defensively by number 12 for Air Academy. That's Maddox Rywald.
Yeah, good hustle back by Rywald. What a great look that was by Ryan Wooten. Ryan Wooten, a junior defenseman. He's played a lot of hockey for this Liberty team. Great poise. Looked up ahead, made the long outlet pass that got Liberty going.
So Connor Mcelhaney is going to take this one. Wins it to the right side. Skating onto it is Singelis. Singelis, nice pass back. This is Mcelhaney right inside, and I believe that somehow Katie Cooley made that save. I'm not sure she even knew she had the puck.
Boy, what a strong move by Connor Mcelhaney. And as we've said, another player for this Liberty team who's played a lot. Here's a good look. He dips that left shoulder, goes right around the defenseman, gets in front. There's Cooley. We'll look at the save right here as it comes in. Nice pad save, and then she covers up. Great save. 5 shots on goal already for Liberty in this game.
Mcelhaney again with the face-off. And he gets in the way of that puck. Moving forward, this is Schultz. Schultz has it stolen away, and here come the Kadets. On the race, Jacob Jones will try and skate it down into the corner. Taken away by Liberty, and a great job by the Lancers, Jonah Dixon. And quickly, the Lancers change the size of the ice. Singelis can't get over to it. See how they do on the forecheck. Kadets come back. Air Academy trying to find that equalizer right away. Hayden Schultz plays it. Knocked around, but the Lancers able to pick it up. Sending it into the zone, that's Jonah Dixon. Played by the goaltender, and out come the Kadets. Moving forward up the right side, there's a shot, nice blocker save by Ward. And the Lancers just send it out of there. That's going to be an icing call again. Come back into the zone for the faceoff.
Kadets' first shot on goal. They tested Ian Ward right there coming down the right wing side, and good job. Ward was out on his angle, got that one with the blocker. We'll take a look. There's the long outlet pass. Good pass by Mitchell Willis. Shot comes in from top of the circle right off the blocker of Ward and out of play.
That was Caleb Wyan, a freshman for the Kadets, who had that shot. And Kadets can't handle it at the blue line. They'll have to skate out and regroup. It's Mitchell Willis. So good forward, and so far, the Lancers have really controlled the puck more often in this game. There's some mighty good stick work right there by Air Academy. Keep it going. Some blocking inside by the Lancer defenders. And back they skate. Good job defensively by Mcelhaney to poke that puck away from the Lancer. Bjorn Rube and Mcelhaney have really been the two pressuring forwards so far for the Lancers, and this time it's an icing the other way, and we're going to get a face-off inside the Cadet zone.
Yeah, they really have, and a couple of guys that are playing on different lines tonight. Mcelhaney centering that top line. There's a good look at number 8, Nick Redcliffe, one of the defensemen on this Liberty team. They will get a face-off down in the offensive zone. In to take this face-off, Jeremy Garcia for Liberty.
I apologize, not able to see much of the numbers. That was actually number 11, Caleb Wyan, on that face-off, I believe. Or it was actually Gavin Gray, the senior. Probably has the most experience for this Cadet team. Ooh, that is a tough hit, and we're going to have a penalty right there. We're going to probably get a boarding call, if not worse. I was worried about Haberl there as she got hit from behind.
Yeah, she did. She got taken into the boards. It's in that dangerous area. The penalty, I believe, is going to go against is that Anderson? Nope, that's 18. Castanon. Noah Castanon will go into the penalty box. Haberl is okay. Good to see that. She took a hard hit. And then after, this is interesting penalty. I didn't know if they would call that, Brian, but after the hit that was laid on by Castanon, one of the Air Academy players, that was
Gavin
number
Gray.
10, Gray, came up and laid a hit after the whistle. So probably going to nullify that penalty if these are going to be coincidental minors. We will see. The officials want the captains from each team to come over.
Tell you, that was a tough hit on Haberl.
It really
Watch
was.
it again here,
Here's
right
a look
on the
at
boards.
it right there. And boy, when you're 2 to 3 feet away from the boards facing it, you take that hit in the back, and boy, nice to see Haberl get up and skate away from that one. Those are dangerous hits, and there's the officials talking to the two captains.
Yep, she got up
from
very
each
quickly.
team.
Of course, well, the other captain is in the box. You can see
Right.
him there. That's Gavin Gray. He did exactly what a captain's going to do. He took offense with that hit, and of course, it was after the whistle. But he tried to make sure that.
Yeah, that's the tough thing. There's a fine line between defending your teammates and then taking a penalty that possibly nullifies it. So we see up on the boards, they called a major for checking from behind on Liberty's Noah Castanon. They called a minor for roughing on Gray. So we will have a power play coming up for Air Academy. It'll be a 3-minute power play, and looks like they're going to get a face-off in the offensive zone. I like the call right there, Brian. That is no doubt that's a major penalty when you hit somebody from behind. That's a dangerous play. A little retaliation just to tell both teams, hey, we're not going to put up with that. I like the way the officials handled that.
And I'm so glad Haberl got up. I mean, that could have been very, very, very bad, very dangerous play. So you're right. Good call by the officials. So we're going to skate. We're going to skate 4-on-4 here for the first 2 minutes. And we'll see if this open ice does anything for these D20 teams. Liberty and Air Academy. Skating quickly in is Seth DiMarino on the right side. Has a player with him. Nice puck work here as he keeps it and sends it behind Mcelhaney. Mcelhaney likes this open ice, and you can tell. Now out front. Lancer's going to treat it like a power play. That's a tip in front by DiMarino, went wide. Haberl comes back and plays. And 4-on-4. Nice open ice as we skate ahead. Jacob Spar shot. Nice save. What a nice save there by Ian Ward. And Spar had some open ice and said, you know what, I'm going to take a shot.
Oh, he really did. Here's a good look at it. It's a 2-on-1. Look at Mcelhaney hustling back. The shot comes in from the perimeter. The goaltender handles that. Pretty well played by both teams. By Liberty getting back, by the goaltender for Ward, and the shot coming in from the top of the circle.
So 1:26 left in this 4-on-4 time. And then the Lancers will have a 3-minute power play. Already up 1-0. A lot less pressure on players with this open ice. Skating in, Singelis. Singelis sends it to the center, knocked away. A good job there by the Kadets. there's an icing call to come back inside the Cadet zone.
Have to be real careful with those rink-wide passes. And for Air Academy, that was Owen Kalbfelsch that came up and got his stick in and poked that one out of danger. But those rink-wide passes, if you don't put a little steam on them, they can get picked off and go the other way easily.
Now Bjorn Rube on the dot against the Cadets. He wins it back. And the Lancers trying to play it forward here. Once again, 50 seconds left in the 4-on-4 time, and then the Lancers will gain a player. Excuse me, the Cadets will gain a player. Cadets will have a 3-minute power play after this. 30 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Nice throw towards the net. That's Noah Castanon or Jonah Dixon. Vincent Primavera. I need to look at my teams, don't I, Dave?
Primavera, 18 for Air Academy. There's a good look at him on the half wall. See where Ian Ward is, though. I like Ian Ward's positioning. He's played a lot of hockey over the last couple of years. There's a good look at the junior. Ian Ward out at the top of the crease, made that save look easy. The third shot on goal for this Air Academy team.
Dylan Lecoq wins the draw. Back to the Cadets, but this time, take it away. Nope. Taken right back for Air Academy. William McGuire. Move it up top. Hobero has her shot blocked. DiMarino's going to race with her after that puck. And a great job by Hobero to come back and pick that one up. Comes across the ice to McGuire. McGuire sends it forward, and now we have that 3-minute power play for the Cadets. They're offsides now. They're going to have to regroup. Lancers come back. And Mcelhaney knows what to do with it here. Try and eat up some time from that power play, and we've got a call. I believe that's going to go against the Cadets, and that is going to hurt the cause here. Gavin Gray, who just came out of the penalty box, just got another penalty, and it's going to make it 4-4 again.
Well, I tell you what, that's why Connor McElhaney's down there and I'm up here, because I was just about to say, you got to get that puck 200 feet, get it down the other end of the ice. Don't skate it into traffic. McElhaney skates right into traffic, right there. What happens? He gets taken down on the play by Gavin Gray. Gray goes back into the box. We're back on 4-on-4, and the Lancers will get an offensive zone faceoff.
Couple of tough errors by the captain, Gavin Gray, for Air Academy. 8:48 left. We're back to 4-on-4. There will be 42 seconds left to the Cadet power play after that. But 4-on-4 has been fun to watch. Cadets send that puck in. Mitchell Willis goes in after it and comes up with it. Taken away. Great job by Ryan Wooten, the veteran defender for the Lancers. And Liberty will skate it up. Singelis. Nice puck work comes in on Cooley. I believe that hit the post right behind Cooley's right shoulder. And the puck goes up and out of play, but what a nice move by Greg Singelis.
Well, it sure was. We'll get another look at it right here. Let's see where that puck goes. There's Katie Cooley drifting back toward that post. Comes in. It does hit right off the elbow. Great eyes by my partner, Brian German. Thought it might have caught the goalie in the shoulder. Goes right off the elbow.
Bjorn Rube on the dot. Wins it against Spar, and then a shot goes in, and Cooley's right there. That was a little bit an easy shot by Jeremy Garcia. And so Rube and Spar will go back to the dot.
These face-offs are so important. Liberty, I think, has got the better of them. They just won another one clean right there. And those face-offs, it's all possession, gives you a scoring opportunity.
Oh, sends it over again, hit the post. That was Nick Redcliffe out front. And they'll come back to Matt Hensley. Hensley keeps it alive to Garcia. And ahead come the Cadets, who really can't get anything going. This Lancer defense has played quite well. And, of course, the mistakes, the two tough penalties against Gavin Gray. Here's the Cadets now. Spar, again a shot. Blocked again by Ward. Cadets trying to keep it in, now pushed out of there. Jeremy Garcia has a man in front. Won't go for Bjorn Rube. He's got a heck of a shot. Once he gets that puck on his tape, he can do it. Now back to the Cadets. coming in 1-on-3. Trying to send it in there was Thomas Thrutchley. Kadets will send it back in. We're about 20 seconds now from the Kadets having about 42 seconds of power play. Mcelhaney takes the puck, skates back. Has it stolen away. Nice centering pass, but nice save by Ward. And now the puck is sent out of harm's way by the Lancers. Quickly back in. Taken away, and we are on the power play for Air Academy right there, and Ward felt some heat for the first time tonight.
Yeah, it really did. That's the most sustained pressure Air Academy's had so far in this game. They got the first shot was saved by Ward. It starts with the turnover right there that was created in front. Here comes a shot in on Ian Ward, makes the save, makes the glove save on that one. His 6th save of this game so far. Power play for the Kadets for another 39 seconds.
The senior Vincent Primavera was on the dot, had it taken away from him. Here comes Connor Mcelhaney. Up the ice, skating easily in, shot. Cooley doesn't know where it is. Thankfully, it's way out front, and the Kadets gather it. They've got 25 seconds left on this power play. Let's see if they can do something with it. Melon Haberl. Haberl takes a shot, goes wide. Comes in, tries to get it herself. Now sent to the boards, and the Kadets have to do something to get this puck back alive with 8 seconds left now on the power play. Primavera into the corner. Haberl can't handle it. And it's taken away by Hensley. Who sends it forward, and here comes Mcelhaney. You see Air Academy trying to get back. He tried to get it to Rube. Rube takes it. Sends it forward, and the Kadets clear it out. 5:50 now left in the first period. Lancers up 1-0 in this one. Here's Rube catching it at the blue line. Can't do anything with it. Here come the Kadets. Back the other way, Gavin Gray. He's got some speed on the outside. Looking for Spar in the middle. Spar has to come get it from the corner. Now some hitting going on down there between the two teams. And the Lancers skate out with it. Jonah Dixon has it taken away from him. Mitchell Willis will send it around. And the Lancers have to come out and regroup. Nice job here skating in for the Kadets. Gray again. This one blocked out front. Rube sends it on the side to Christian. Ethan Christian. Rube trying to gather it. A good job by Willis to keep it away from him.
No surprise on these two teams, Brian. You got a couple of young teams. The two captains are logging a ton of minutes. Mcelhaney for Liberty and Gavin Gray for Air Academy. They're out there, it seems like, every other shift. Those are two guys that are out there a ton.
They certainly are. Maddox Rywald sending it forward. Puck bouncing around in the neutral zone. Lancers moving it in now. Here comes Noah Castanen. Being sent into the boards. Good job by Nate Munson. But the Lancers keep the puck. Up front, Garcia checked from behind, no call. And the Lancers will skate back once again.
We were going up and down there pretty good for a while, and then we had the penalties called, the 5-minute major, a couple of minors, and it seems like since then the pace of the game slowed down. Both teams playing much better defensively, not letting much get behind them. As you can see, Air Academy right there cutting off Connor Mcelhaney.
Thomas Thrutchley sent that one back, and now they're trying to get that puck. But you can see the Lancers really do try and get that to Mcelhaney, who's now in the center there. Trying to create some traffic. But here come the Kadets. Back the other way. Gray sent in the middle. Nice poke check. Comes back to Mcelhaney. Look out. He's got some room and some handle. Puts it right at it. Got it. What a great rebound goal by Mcelhaney for his second goal of the night as he hit it off of Katie Cooley, collected the rebound, and went top shelf with it.
Well, a terrific effort by Mcelhaney. We'll take a look at it right here. Collects that loose puck, stays with it. There's the first save, sneaks it in on the short side. But, Brian, it all started on the back end when Matthew Hensley jumped in front of a pass, broke up a rush by Air Academy. That's what led to Mcelhaney's second goal of the night. Great play by Hensley, the sophomore defenseman, back in his own end, and Mcelhaney puts the Lancers up 2-0. 3:25 left in the first.
2-0 Liberty Lancers. We told you Connor Mcelhaney, probably maybe the best player on the ice tonight for either team. And he certainly has shown it so far. Here comes Singelis, sending it in and a goal. Greg Singelis sent it on goal. Cooley had the save, but it got behind her and went across the line for the third goal of the night for the Liberty Lancers.
Well, as we were saying before, you throw something on net, good things will happen. Greg Singelis, the junior, comes right down the middle. There's a look at him going by and a little celebration with his teammates, takes that shot. You know, Katie Cooley wishes she could have that one back. She was up at the top of the crease. She had the save made. That puck just squirted free, ends up in the back of the net. That makes it 3-0. Liberty, that goal comes 8 seconds after Connell Mcelhaney got his second of the game.
3:17 now left in the first period of play here. Lancers with a 3-0 lead on Air Academy. It's skating in. Ian Ward, an easy save for him there, and the Lancers have really jumped on Air Academy now. Those two quick goals in 20 seconds apart, Dave?
They were 8 seconds apart. Here's another look at
20,
Singelis coming in, shoots it right through traffic, and well, it looked like he just got under the arm right there of the goaltender, Katie Cooley, and right off of the ensuing faceoff, Mcelhaney scored. We talked about winning faceoffs, how important that is. Liberty won that faceoff, and Singelis goes in and scores the third goal of the night.
So the Kadets trying to regroup now. Playing a little defense, trying to maybe surmount an attack, but back comes Ethan Christian, and this one Cooley handles right in front of her. Nice save by Katie Cooley that time.
And good to see Katie Cooley coming out and collecting that save, making it, like we said, the one that got past her. That's tough on a goaltender. You have to have a short memory. You let that one go by. That time Cooley comes out, makes the save, and covers up.
Cooley, the senior goaltender, had 383 saves last year. Played in 12 games for the Kadets. There's another shot knocked down in front, and Cooley's not even going to mess around. Let's just cover this up and let's do the face-off thing again.
That was Matt Hensley, had an assist on that second goal, took that shot high at the point. It was redirected from the center. That was Jonah Dixon. Dixon won the draw, spins around, goes right to the net, and tried to get a redirect in front.
Dixon on the dot again, loses this time to Vincent Primavera, but the Lancers will keep it in the zone, and now they're saying it hit a Cadet on the bench, so we'll come with a face-off outside of the zone.
That would have been the other goalie for Air Academy. Jacob Grebe, the junior, was leaning over, and there's a look at the Air Academy bench and their head coach, Anthony Marshall.
Back to escape. Cadets trying to keep the Lancer pressure off here, but the Lancers gather that one. Dixon sends it across through the crease, and again it goes up and out of play off of Ryan Wooten.
That was number 30, Grebe again. Grebe saying, hey, I'm not even in the game. Why is everybody shooting pucks at me? I'm not even on the ice. He had to go back and retrieve that one and throw it back on the ice. They'll bring this out to the neutral zone and drop it just outside the Cadet blue line.
Garcia on the dot. Loses that one. For the Cadet skate, dumping it in. Good job retaining it. Here's Primavera. Tried to send it inside. And that puck goes down into the corner. Good check right there by the Lancers trying to get this puck back. Here's Ryan Wooten. Primavera spins and sends it. The Lancers are there to clear it out. Look out. Here comes Garcia, but he is taken down. No call, and the Cadets will get possession. Mitchell Willis brings it in. Shot gloved away by Ian Ward, who did a great job right there, and he did such a good job that Mitchell Willis even skated in and said, hey, nice save.
Here's a good look at it right here, coming right down the left wing side. Again, the Lancers back, splits him, finds a shooting lane. Ian Ward, look how far out of the top of the crease Ian Ward is, on a good angle, makes the save. I just checked our texting hotline. One of our fans just let us know I referred to Ryan Wooten as a junior. He's actually a senior defenseman for this Lancer team, so thanks to our fans back home for letting us know that.
Yes, thank you very much. And look out, here comes Connor Mcelhaney. Skating again, Nice pass across. Again, Singelis scores again. His second goal of the night. Greg Singelis makes it 4-0 Liberty.
Boy, great first period for Liberty in their first game of the season. We'll take a look at it right here. Spinning around right in the slot, stays with it again. Greg Singelis gets his second of the night, and it was Mcelhaney that skated that puck around the net, throws it in front. You get pucks to the front of the net. You get bodies to the front of the net. That's how you score goals. 4-0. Liberty, 1:11 left here in the first period.
The Lancers have a lot of offensive weapons. Not only Connor Mcelhaney, who we talked about. Singelis is great. Bjorn Rube has shown that he can get that. He's got some moves as well, and the Lancers can really start buzzing, and they have tonight through this first period. It's 4-0. We're in the final minute of play here. Elon Haberl taken off the puck, picked up by Singelis again. He wants it. Oh, went a little bit high, or he would have had a hat trick. Back to the Lancers. Haberl picks this one up and sends it forward. Here come the Kadets skating in. Dylan Lecoq. Lecoq trying to gather it. Oh, nice centering pass, but it just went by Gray. And it's picked up by Mcelhaney. Mcelhaney and Singelis. Again, Singelis. Good job defensively there by the Kadets to wrap that one up and send it out of the zone. William McGuire doing a great job on Singelis that time. Here's Mcelhaney again. Pulls it back. Nice pass forward to DiMarino. DiMarino shot in the goal. Seth DiMarino, the sophomore, makes it 5-0 Liberty.
Oh, what a play by those two. Connor Mcelhaney with a great pass between his legs. And let's watch DiMarino go to work right here. Little forehand, backhand, tough angle shot, and he goes up over the shoulder. 20-10 on the play. I tell you what, that's some nifty stick handling. A couple of high school guys right there. Let's take a look at the low angle right there, boy. That's a tough spot to put that puck in. Katie Cooley goes down on the ice. We'll take a look. She's going to close off that short side. He sees it, goes to the far side post. Nice shot there by DiMarino.
Yeah, DiMarino must have heard me mention Singelis and Mcelhaney and Rube and got a little, said, hey,
what about
me? There's a nice sign in the Lancers stands that says, that's my bro, number 10. Kadets collect it, send it forward, and that'll be the end of the first period. And what a period for the Liberty Lancers as they take a 5-0 lead into the locker room, and they go and they talk to Ian Ward, their goaltender. What a great job he did, but both Greg Singelis and, of course, Connor Mcelhaney with 2 goals in that period, Dave.
Well, you know, Brian Straub gave us some great information before the game, but one of his points was, I'm curious to see how this team is going to come out. The first game, we have a good core group of returning guys, but we have a lot of young kids on this team. It's our first game. How are they going to handle the first game jitters? Well, I'd say they handled them pretty well. They're up 5-0 after the first period.
That'll do it for the first period of play. We're going to take an intermission just like the rest of the team. We got a nice little ad here about how great the schools are in the District 20 school district. We'll have that for you, and we'll be back with an intermission show right after this on 20 TV. Good evening and welcome inside the Cadet Ice Arena.
Gift for your child this year? Maybe it's time to think outside the box and consider a gift that will last a lifetime, like a world-class education. Give your child the gift of excellence by enrolling them in Academy District 20. D20 is one of the highest performing districts in the state, and choice enrollment begins January 9th. Choose excellence. Choose D20.
Back inside the Cadet Ice Arena, Brian German alongside Dave Toller. The Liberty Lancers have jumped on the Air Academy Kadets. After one period of play, they have a 5-0 lead. And Dave, they jumped on them early.
Yeah, they really did, Brian. They had the puck from early on, won that opening tap, got it in deep, and there's Connor Mcelhaney with the first shot and the first goal for Liberty.
Then things settled down a little bit. The Kadets had some shots on goal. That's Primavera with a shot. But Ian Ward so far has kept the nets clean for the Lancers.
Another Cadet shot coming down the right wing side. Another save by Ian Ward.
And here's Mcelhaney again. What a great job there off the rebound off of Katie Cooley, making it 2-0. Another look at it there. Beautiful goal for Connor Mcelhaney.
Comes Liberty once again. That was Mcelhaney with a centering pass. Sinjalis right in the middle, spins around, gets the goal. That was the fourth goal of this game for Liberty.
That makes so it's 5-0. Lancers in the lead. We are waiting for the ice to set up, and both teams just about to take the ice. But Dave, let's talk about it a little bit. The Air Academy Cadets and Coach Marshall, I'm sure we're talking about some things. Mostly, how do you slow down this Lancer offense?
Yeah, well, I think a lot of it, Brian, it starts on the faceoff dot. Liberty dominated on the faceoff dot. If Air Academy can win a few more of those draws, they have some more possession time and play a little bit more in Liberty's end of the ice. Air Academy didn't do a whole lot of that. Liberty had 15 shots on goal. Air Academy had 6. They've got to find a way to sustain a little bit more offense against that Lancer team.
Well, I did like the way that the Cadets did when they had their opportunities. They were throwing the pucks toward the nets. So far, Ian Ward's done a great job, as you mentioned, with 6 saves. But they've got to get some more pressure on Ward and maybe get some more players to the net for some of those rebounds. Ward hasn't left too many, but when he does, you got to be there and be ready.
Absolutely, and like we talked about during the broadcast, for Liberty, several of their goals were pucks to the net and bodies to the net. They got people in front. Mcelhaney has 2 goals, Sinjalis with 2 goals. Mcelhaney has a couple of assists as well, and then that 5th goal was scored by Seth DiMarino. That one came with 12 seconds left.
Of course, we've got 2 periods left to play here. The buzzer has gone off. Here come the officials, so shouldn't be long here, and we'll be starting period number 2. But the for the Lancers and Coach Brian Straub, I'm not sure either of these coaches expected this to be a 5-0 game after one period.
I would doubt it. And you look at Air Academy, they have 1 game under their belt. They had to make a long trip. They were up in Glenwood Springs on Saturday. They got beat 8-0 in that game. Liberty playing their first game of the year, and you know, you play those first games, you never know what you're going to see. We haven't had a chance to talk about the keys to the game, and certainly thank you to the 2 coaches, Anthony Marshall for Air Academy, Brian Straub for Liberty, giving us those keys. Brian Straub told us we want to start strong. Well, they did that. You can check that one off the list. And they want to dictate play and establish their game. Well, we saw what their game was play in the other team's zone most of the time. They did that and win the tough areas on the ice. And I thought that was really pretty even. We saw some good battles along the boards. I thought Air Academy really stuck their nose in as well. They won some of those key battles. And on the Cadet side, offensive pressure was their number 1 key, and they have yet to do that. I'm sure that was part of the locker room talk during that first intermission.
Yeah, their second key, body contact. Third, solid defensive play. Maybe a little bit marginal on the defensive play. They've been letting Connor Mcelhaney and Sinjalis really skate through them so far tonight, and it looks like we may have a different player. That's right, Jacob Greeby is going to be in the nets for Air Academy as Katie Cooley will come to the sideline here, and Anthony Marshall making that change to start the second period.
Yeah, and Katie Cooley, there were a couple, like we said, you know, she wishes she could have had a couple of those back that possibly could have been saved, but she was under attack that whole first period, and it was all that top line, those names you called out of Greg Sinjalis, Connor Mcelhaney, and Seth DiMarino. All 5 goals came from that top line for Liberty. So for Air Academy, they've got to figure out who their best defensive players are and make sure they match them up. Air Academy is the home team in this game, so they get the last change. So they've got to be aware when those 3 guys are on the ice, hey, we want to make sure our best defenders are out there against that top line for Liberty.
Well, I certainly think Mcelhaney Haberl is one of those top defenders for the Cadets. She's done a great job so far tonight. She's made some good plays out there, and including taking a very rough check from behind in the game, and thankfully she's fine. She popped right up in a tough play there, and the Cadets had a 5-minute power play, but unfortunately Captain Gavin Gray got 2 2-minute penalties that kind of took away most of that time.
Yeah, they really only had a power play for about a minute, but Mcelhaney has been very impressive, the senior. She's taken a couple of big hits, but she's made some really nice plays. She shows some great poise with that puck.
Mcelhaney wins the draw to start period number 2. And Singelis goes into the corner, and here comes Gray trying to skate out with it. Haberl, now Gray at mid-ice, skating in. He's got Jacob Spar with him, and he'll take it behind the net. Trying to center it. Good job there by Mcelhaney and Nick Redcliffe, the Liberty defender. And we're going to have a penalty as Gray went down, and that's going to be on Nick Redcliffe.
It sure is. He lost his stick on the play because it got tangled up in the legs of the Cadet player. So a good start for Air Academy. We talked about they need to come out. They need to establish something right away, get some offense going. That penalty does go against Redcliffe, 2 minutes for tripping. So Air Academy will go on the power play just 30 seconds into this second period.
There's a look at the penalty once again. Gray grabbing the stick of Redcliffe, throwing it out of the way. And Primavera will take the draw here against Jonah Dixon for the Lancers as the Cadets skate with a player up. Here we go on the power play. Shot in, deflected by Primavera, but away. And the Lancers try and clear it. Nice job there by McGuire to pull it down, but the Lancers jump all over him and they will skate ahead and send it in. Bjorn Rube. Back, stolen away. Look out, Rube trying to center it there. The Lancers still creating some offense, shorthanded here, and making the Cadets work just to get it out of their own zone.
Good play by Rube to recognize that, get it down deep, and then he ended up creating a little shorthanded chance from behind the net.
Haberl now skates it in. Loses an edge and goes down. The Lancers pick it back up and are able to clear the puck. Jacob Jones skating in. Look out. Bjorn Roos gets it. Nice centering pass. Won't go, and that one's blocked on the second attempt by Primavera. And this does not look like a power play so far for the Cadets. Now they pick it off, and another job again by the Lancers. That's Wooten. Ryan Wooten, the senior defender, skating in. Pops it up. Haberl now skates it forward, and the Lancers try and get it to Gray, but it's taken back by Wooten. Wooten skating in 1-on-3. DiMarino gets it and sends it in, and a nice, easy save. The first save of the game for Jacob Grebe, the junior for the Cadets.
Well, a couple of nice penalty killers out there for Liberty. Bjorn Rube with a nice job, and then it was Ryan Wooten, and here's Wooten coming in 1-on-3, gets it poked away from him. DiMarino following up the play, puts a shot on goal. Just throw it on net. You're down a man. You get a face-off down in the offensive zone. Mcelhaney is in to take this one against Gray.
32 seconds left on the Cadet power play. Mcelhaney wins it, but the Cadets try and get it back. Mcelhaney now somehow gets the puck back. 2 Cadets converge on him, and they move it back. Here comes Gray with Spar. Gets it to Spar on the right side. Shot. Oh, Gray was there for the rebound, but couldn't put it away. He whiffed on it. Now the Cadets keep it with 10 seconds left on this power play. Up top shot, deflected up front. Gray trying to handle it, gets it across and out of the zone, knocked away, and that'll do it for the Cadet power play. They were able to get one shot, and now here come the Lancers back. Mcelhaney skating in. All alone, goes top shelf, just a bit high and outside. The Cadets come back the other way, knocked out of their hands. And Liberty's offsides.
Well, Air Academy's best chance came up right at the end of that power play, a 2-on-1. And here's a look at it right here. The pass across. There was Spar, the save by Ian Ward. Liberty was getting so aggressive on their penalty kill. They had so many guys down below. As soon as Air Academy got it to break free, they ended up with a 2-on-1 rush going back the other way. There's another look at the save made by Ward.
Nice save by Ward. Gavin Gray could have got it. If he could have got a stick on it, might have had a goal there. Still 5-0 Lancers. And they'll move it forward. Lancers happy to move this out of here now. Knocked off the puck. Here come the Cadets. Trying to get it to Jacobs. Jacob Jones. And sent in and around. Lancers pick it up. Quickly moving forward, speeding on is Jonah Dixon. Dixon comes by Haberl, and the icing had already been called.
Yeah, just didn't quite get there fast enough, and there's that imaginary line they draw between those dots where you have to win that race too. And boy, great hustle getting back by Jonah Dixon to try to win that face-off. Just didn't get back in time.
So it comes back into the Lancer zone. Gavin Gray on the dot against Jeremy Garcia. Gray wins it into the corner. Here's Spar. Trying to keep control of it. Now picks it back up. Being defended well. They send it to the middle and taken away by the Lancers. Nick Redcliffe skating on his own. Haberl comes out, takes him down. No call. Now sent around to the other corner where Wooten will try and pick it up, and he does so. Plays it back into Garcia. Gavin Gray is there. But Garcia comes away with it. Sends it across ice into the other corner. And up and out of the play go the Lancers. Both teams trying to regroup here a little bit. Gavin Gray sends it forward. Nice move here. He's got Spar on the right. He's going to take a shot. Glove save by Ian Ward. Flashing the leather on that one.
Oh, the best save of the night for the junior Ian Ward. And again, an odd man rush coming in for the Kadets. There's Gray. Good shot. And boy, Ward goes down, leaning to his right, gets the glove up. Here's a look from right behind it, coming right at you. It's not going to hit you because Ian Ward is there to make the save.
Tough 2-on-1. And here's Primavera on the dot against McElhaney. Primavera wins it. Kadets showing some pop now here in the second period, down 5-0. DiMarino wins it, sends it back. Castanon skating forward. McElhaney trying to keep control of it. Singelis can't do it either. Primavera all battling in mid-ice. A nice steal, but is stolen right back by Singelis. Singelis, nice move. And they're going to say offsides was DiMarino.
Yeah, Seth DiMarino was waiting, straddling that blue line. He just couldn't wait long enough as Singelis ran into a little resistance at the blue line. And the Air Academy's come out this period. They've played much better. They've had better opportunities. They've got better jump in their step. They've been better on the face-off dot in just about every aspect than they were in the first period.
Pushed into the zone by Wooten. And the Kadets trying to regroup back there. Behind their old goaltender, Jacob Gravy. Skating around, looking for the middle. This is Wooten up top. Back up to Singelis. Singelis, nice stick work, but loses it there. And it comes out of the zone. Lancers will have to skate back and get out. Now nice quick pass forward to Connell McElhaney. McElhaney to the middle of the ice. Loses it. DiMarino picks it up. Nice centering pass there, but Grebe breaks it up. And the Kadets get to regroup as the Lancers change. McElhaney stays on the ice and comes after it. Singelis is there. Singelis center ice. Tried to get it over to Rube. And now a shot blocked in front. And here comes Gavin Gray. Gray with some speed. Looks to Jones, who lost the puck. And here come the Lancers again. Off the chains. Ethan Christian skating in. The Kadets are there. Playing much better defense. Air Academy is in this period.
Yeah, they're playing much better in every zone, and it's just because they're moving their feet much better. They've had some odd man opportunities. They've had two really good shots on goal, and then when Liberty does come at them, they have bodies back.
It's a shot saved by Grebe. Picked up by the Kadets on the far side, and here they come. Spar sending it forward. That's Lecoq trying to catch it. Spar lets it go. Back to Haberl. She sends it in there, and it's blocked in front. Good job by Jonah Dixon, being big in front and blocking that puck. Sent down now into the corner. Haberl tries to grab it. Can't do so. Poke checked away by Bjorn Rube. Rube trying to continue to play this one. William McGuire there for the Kadets as well. Now Haberl comes over with the check. Rube sends it forward. And around we go. Gray can't keep it. Nice job by McGuire to send it forward, and now out of the zone, and here we go on the rush. Played by Ward. Spar picks it up. Kadets trying to do something. Jones with it. Now Spar. Shot just wide against Ward. Way out front. That was Willis with a try at it. This is Jenny Taylor into the game now for the Kadets on the far side, number 2. Picked up Taylor. Shot right there. Oh, what a prime opportunity for the Kadets, but they couldn't get stick on the puck. That was Durant, Sam Durant, who had an optimal chance as the puck was right there in front of the crease.
Well, Air Academy's had a couple of golden opportunities, but none bigger than this one right here. We'll take a look. The shot comes in from right here in the circle, bottom of the circle. Ward makes a save. There's Durant, and it just gets swept away. Really nice play by Nick Redcliffe, who came in and swept that out of danger. Here's a good look at it right there. The pad save. Boy, what a great play that was by Redcliffe at full speed. It didn't look like he had got his stick on that, but a great play. Nick Redcliffe, the junior defenseman, probably just saved a goal right there for Liberty.
Oh, he certainly did. And Sam Durant, if he could have been just a second quicker, would have had himself a goal. Here's Jenny Taylor again. Got Durant in front. Can't get the puck out. Sending it in on Ward again. And he makes the easy save. And the Kadets' number is kind of tucked up under. That's number 6 for the Kadets. Thank you to our camera crew. Vince Greco down there working it tonight. Cecilia Knight with that shot on goal. Primavera can't handle it. Gray's there. Shot and a goal! Here come the Kadets. They've got their first goal of the night.
Well, it was a matter of time the way this period has been playing out. Air Academy's had some great opportunities, and we'll take another look at it. Was that Gavin Gray that took that shot?
I think it was Jacob Spar.
Was it Spar? It was Spar, 15, who took that shot right off of the face-off dot. Gray wins the face-off. Boy, what a great quick snap shot right there by Jacob Spar, the junior. Here's another good look as it gets right over the pad, under the glove of Ian Ward. Kadets are on the board. It's 5-1, 8:14 left in the second.
We talked about it earlier. Throw some pucks at the net.
Yep.
They did 6 in the first period. That was a nice job by Spar. Really caught Ward off guard, I think. It wasn't expected Spar to shoot it. Here he comes again. Inside, Primavera now trying to handle it. The Kadets are buzzing. Inside, that one's going to go just wide of the goal. Ryan Wooten trying to play it here, and the Kadets have surrounded him. Spar is back there with Primavera. Primavera now will send it toward the crease. Gray couldn't handle it. And the Lancers will finally get it out of the zone. But back come the Kadets. Here's Spar. Gray's in the zone. He'll have to get back, and now he does. And now he has the puck. Shot. Save by Ian Ward.
It looks like these two teams went in the locker room and changed jerseys,
jerseys.
doesn't it?
Sure
Because the first period completely dominated by Liberty. There's another great look at that shot by Gavin Gray. Gray got the assist on Spar's goal, but there's a shot top of the circle. Ward in a great spot, but this period has been all Air Academy, and tell you what, Liberty's lucky there hasn't been a couple more goals scored. Ward has been good, and the Kadets haven't cashed in on a couple of opportunities down low.
Gavin Gray is now out of there. Lecoq was on the dot, and here comes Mcelhaney against Haberl. Has it taken away, and a good job by the Kadets. Owen Kalbfleisch down there along with Haberl. Haberl clears the zone. And that should be an icing call, and we'll come back into the zone for the faceoff.
And that's something I think Liberty needs right now. Just slow this game down, get an offensive zone faceoff, because this is a period that they've been under attack. Credit Air Academy, the way they came out of the locker room, and from the very drop of the puck, they drew a penalty. They got a power play. They've had great chances down low.
Kadets would sure like to get another one for Coach Anthony Marshall. And that was Jimmy Toller on the dot. Losing the face-off to the Kadets. Here comes Gray. Nice pass to Spar. Shot it. Oh, this time he hits the crossbar. In the exact same spot he scored from earlier. Now the Kadets trying to keep that pressure on, but there's Nick Redcliffe who will skate it out of there. Primavera picks it up. He sends it goalward. Nobody there. Ooh, nice check over on the side there. No call. Skating up with it, Jimmy Toller. Toller has it taken away. Spar just trying to move in there, but plenty of Lancers to just pinch him off. That is Cecilia Knight. There's a shot by Toller just wide. Coming back, a nice steal of the puck right there by Abe Anderson. Anderson trying to work. Comes away with it. Sends it across, and it's picked up by the Kadets, but the Lancers will skate back and regroup. Ryan Wooten, senior defender, and now look at this. All alone and offsides.
Offside.
The Lancers had an awesome opportunity right there.
It would have been a 2-on-0. Bjorn Rube was offside on the far side of the ice. Coming in, Jonah Dixon on the near side, and they caught Air Academy in just a bad change. They sent everybody off the ice. A quick transition, defense to offense by Liberty, led to a great chance, but offside on the play.
Nate Munson on the dot against Jonah Dixon, I believe. And Munson wins it. And here comes Mitchell Willis. Skating in. The Cadets going to have to get back. Willis does. They send it over to him. Sent in and around. Cadets, another shot. This one is deflected in the front. Comes back to Durant. Durant now to Jenny Taylor in the corner. Taylor trying to maintain possession against Wooten. Wooten steals it away. So back out to Rube. Now Rube fumbles it but gets it forward to Jonah Dixon. Dixon and Rube this time onside. Shot, save right there by Grebe. The Lancers trying to keep buzzing. But Wooten fumbles it and is out, and another icing call. It'll come back into the zone, but that was a nice save by Jacob Grebe on that one.
It really was, and he hasn't seen a whole lot of action. It's tough on a goaltender, especially Grebe. Didn't play that first period, but here's a look at it right now. A shot comes in right around the defenseman. Grebe out front, goes down, makes the save. Katie Cooley started this game. Grebe came in at the start of this period. He's only seen 4 shots so far, but he made a nice save on that one.
Yeah, we mentioned the Cadets playing much better defense here in period number 2. And they'll send it around. Lancers right there, and here come the Cadets quickly out of there. This is Spar, who has the only goal so far for the Cadets, sending it in. Gray wants it. Tries to poke it away, now gathers it, sends it back into the corner. And the Lancers are there. Hayden Schultz plays it. Sent down, nice save there by Ward once again. Ethan Christian not Ethan Christian. Thomas Thrutchley sent that one in. Lancers still trying to get that puck out of there. Cadets working hard. Lancers come away with it. Kept in, nice job there, deflected in front. And doing yeoman's work, William McGuire out front. He's kept that in the zone 2 times now for the Cadets. Out come the Lancers. Poke check away from them. Thomas Thrutchley back to get it for the Cadets. Send it around and out. Icing is waved off, and the Lancers will have to play it.
Boy, Brian, like you said, William McGuire, you don't get to call those defensemen very often, but a junior, played in 17 games last year, has done a great job at the blue line. And part of the reason why Air Academy's had so much in-zone time is their defensemen are doing a great job. We called out McGuire, but several of those guys keeping those pucks in. They've done a better job at the blue line. They've done a better job on the wall. And as a result of winning those one-on-one battles, they're getting a lot more in-zone time. there's a look at Air Academy's bench, their coach Anthony Marshall, and he's got to be a lot more pleased with this period than he was that first period.
Oh, they're winning this period 1-0.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got a penalty called against Dylan Lecoq. He heads into the penalty box, and it's going to be a power play for the Lancers. So this will be a definite test for the Kadets, who played much better defense so far, but now they got to play with a man down.
Yep, first time we've seen this Lancer power play tonight. This is Mcelhaney against Gray on the dot.
Mcelhaney, Singelis, and DiMarino up front. There's a shot in by the defenseman. That was Redcliffe. Redcliffe and Wooten, the defenseman on this power play for the Lancers. DiMarino skates it out. Singelis to DiMarino. In the circle, right out front. Doesn't take the shot. Still wants to play with it. Moves it around. Singelis down behind the net now. Back to DiMarino. Lancers doing a good job keeping the puck, but not getting any shots. Mcelhaney comes now down to get it. They'll send it over to Wooten. Wooten misplays it. Knocked back into play, and the Kadets will be able to clear this one. And that'll take some time off the penalty now with 1:10 left on the Lancer power play.
A lot of passing on that power play. Liberty's got to throw some pucks to the net. They had some red jerseys down low, but you got to get pucks in front.
DiMarino skates it in. He's got some room right here. Creevy makes the save. Great job by Harborough to clear that one out, but it comes back to Mcelhaney. Mcelhaney from the seat of his pants can't get a shot going. Harborough plays it in the corner, and now the Kadets will get the clear. Good job by the Air Academy defenders again.
That was Gavin Gray, your senior captain, that just pounced on that loose puck and fired it high off the window.
Here comes Wooten. Tried to get it to Singelis. Taken away and sent back out of there by McGuire. And the Lancers will try and set up here. 20 seconds left on that power play.
We'll see what this power play breakout looks like. Again, these teams have been practicing for a long time, but not a lot on some of these situational plays. And sometimes those power play breakouts, you get a guy behind the net, he's waiting for his wingers, they're not in the right position, and what ends up happening is you turn a puck over in your own end. There's a long stretch pass.
Nice pass right there to Jonah Dixon. Dixon skates inside, shot, nice save by Creevy. It's behind the net now, and the Lancers trying to collect it. But again, it's taken away by the Kadets and sent out of there by William McGuire. Skating in quickly, putting some pressure on is Kalbfleisch. And now Lecoq trying to get it. Kalbfleisch will try and win it back, but the Lancers will keep it now. 50 seconds left here, second period. Skating on, Bjorn Rube sends it to Garcia, tries to get it into the zone. It's knocked out by the Kadets. Lancers will take their time, and here come the Kadets. They'd like to mount something here. Primavera has it taken away by Rube and sent in. Thrutchley goes back to get it now. 24 seconds. Lecoq misplays it. Lancers try and come up with it. Set in by Liberty. Can they mount anything? And we've got a penalty called against.
We got an interference call coming right up against the near side boards, and it comes with 10 seconds left in this period, and Liberty just trying to chip that puck down the boards, and as they did, they get called for interference on the play. Going into the box, number 5, Jeremy Garcia. Garcia goes in for interference, and this is the third power play of this game for Air Academy, and they'll get one crack at it right here. They get an offensive zone faceoff. It will be to the left of Ian Ward, their captain Gavin Gray out there for the Cadets, against the captain for Liberty. That's Mcelhaney.
Gray and Mcelhaney. Let's see if the Cadets can do anything here with 10 seconds. Skate away one by Liberty. DiMarino skates it out of there, sends it back, and that should just about do it for this period. It does. Sent out of there, and that's the way period number 2 will end. It was all Air Academy in that period. Unfortunately, too many goals scored by Liberty in the first. It's 5-1 at the end of period number 2, and we will come back at the third period, and the Kadets are going to have 1 minute and 50 seconds of power play. Don't go away. We'll come back and sum up the second period for you. Brian German, Dave Toller with you from Cadet Ice Arena. We'll be back with more high school hockey on 20 TV. Welcome back inside the Cadet Ice Arena. Brian German alongside Dave Toller for District 20 hockey. The Liberty Lancers leading the Air Academy Cadets 5-1, but the Lancers had a 5-0 lead after period one. Period two was all Cadets, Dave.
It was all Cadets. They had 8 shots on goal. We'll take a look at one coming up right here. Great chance in front, just a missed right there, but Ian Ward, the goalie for Liberty, making the save.
And then Jacob Spar finally got Air Academy on the board with that nice goal from out front.
Yeah, great shot going just inside the far post. The junior gets Air Academy on the board just inside the top of the circle.
And they kept the heat on. Boy, Ian Ward was definitely busy in that period.
That was a shot that went right off the post. And again, here's a good look at it. It gets past Ian Ward right off the elbow. A good chance there for Air Academy.
But the Lancers had some chances late in that period. Jacob Grebe was up to it. Grebe did not start this game, but he kept the nets clean in period number 2.
Makes a save right there. Coming in was Jonah Dixon. Had a good look from the high slot. And yeah, Ian Ward was busy in that period. He did a nice job for his team. And like you said, Jacob Grebe came in, did not start this game. He was down 5-0 when he came in, but kept the nets clean for Air Academy.
17 minutes left in this one, and it is a 5-1 game so far. But, you know, those 5 goals were scored by the Lancers in one period, so you got to think the Cadets think they can do this.
Well, they certainly can, and they should, because they came out that second period, and they played a whole lot better in every aspect for Liberty and their coach, Brian Straub. He's got to tell his team, hey, let's get back to what we were doing in that first period. Just because we're up 5-0, we can't get complacent on that, because Air Academy could have easily had 2 or 3 more goals in that period, and they will start this period with 1:50 left on a power play.
Gavin Gray and Connor Mcelhaney on the dot. Mcelhaney wins it, and Wooten tries to clear out some of that power play for the Cadets. Look out, here comes Mcelhaney with 3 Cadets around him, and they finally take it away. Haberl sends it forward. Cadets skate in now with 1:30 left on that power play. Primavera shot, and Ward with the save, but that sets up a in-zone face-off for the Cadets.
Good play by Primavera. There's a good look at him, and there's Ian Ward, that goalie for Liberty. Primavera comes in, and you see him get right around Connor Mcelhaney, spins Mcelhaney around, and a good shot there by Primavera.
So on the dot, Gray wins it back. Haberl can't handle it, and the Cadets will have to skate out of the zone and regroup. McGuire sends it forward, sent right back at him. So they'll go across the ice, go the other way with it. Milan Haberl has played quite the game for the Cadets. Spar tries to keep it going here. Haberl on her knees plays it forward, but it's quickly sent right back out. Mcelhaney sends it into the corner. 2 Cadets there with him, and he's just trying to run off more of this penalty time. 50 seconds now left on the power play for the Cadets. Haberl skates it in. She'll take a shot. Knocked away by Ward. Haberl again sending it in there, but no Cadets near the crease. Mcelhaney plays it center ice. He'll skate back around, try and waste some more time. Keeps it going. Strong player as he bounces off of Jones and just keeps going. Now on his knees, he's pulled down. And DiMarino plays it. Quick play, but Gray is there to snuff that one out and get back at it.
And again, Liberty is killing this penalty, but a lot of this game is being played in the Cadets' end right now.
There's a shot. Grebe knocks away by Mcelhaney. And we've got a whistle. And we got a man down.
Yeah, we have a Cadet down
Grebe
in the
went
corner
over
down
to
here.
see Gray, and Gray was having a really rough time in the corner over there, and he is in pain. I didn't see what happened.
Well, I didn't either. Cadets on the power play, but the play was down in their own end, and he was down here in the near side corner. He is up and skating over to the bench under his own power, but well, he's shaking that right hand. Hopefully Gavin Gray is okay.
Well, and Anthony Marshall came off the bench to check on Gray. He is on the bench behind there being looked at by the Cadet trainer.
Boy, and he has logged a ton of minutes. The senior team captain had 8 goals and 17 points last season, has an assist in this one already tonight.
And Jacob Jones moves back in. Nope, actually. excuse me, that was Owen Kalbfleisch taking it, trying to skate in with the puck here. Lancers come right back. Dixon spinning around. Sends the puck in, and now the power play is over. Both teams are full strength. Kalbfleisch trying to keep it, but it gets sent back in. And the Lancers now trying to keep possession of that puck. Kadets come out of there.
Both teams' penalty kills have been perfect tonight. Liberty's killed all 3 of Air Academy's power plays. The Kadets have killed Liberty's only 1. And, you know, sometimes early in the season you see defense is ahead of the offense a little bit. And the penalty killers for both of these teams have done a really nice job.
Lancers now skating it forward. Castanon sends it wide. Keeping it in. Here come the Kadets. A long pass that misses everyone. And it'll be icing. And brought back in, which gives us a chance to talk about. We talked about both these teams in the Pinnacle League last year, Dave. Things have been jumbled up a little bit and actually makes more sense as far as geographically.
It really does. I mean, these teams last season traveled all over the state to play their conference games, and this year now it's much more regionalized. So you look at the conference that Liberty is in, they're in with Palmer, Woodland Park, Rampart, Coronado, and Doherty, so all teams right around that Colorado Springs area. For Air Academy, they're in a different conference, but they will play with Pine Creek, Cheyenne Mountain, Pueblo County, Lewis Palmer, and the Colorado Academy.
Primavera tried to get it to Spar, going towards the crease. Now Spar has it, shot. That's deflected out front. Moving around, Gray sends it up top. Primavera was in position down low. And the Kadets trying to keep it. Shot there, and a nice save again by Ward.
Well,
Kadets buzzing a little bit, but Ward is up to the challenge.
And we heard from both of the coaches, their schedule is going to be so much better. Liberty is going to play 17 of their 19 games right here in Colorado Springs. Air Academy, 16 of their 19. The Kadets had to go up to Glenwood on Saturday, but it's tough on these kids trying to go to school and making trips up to Steamboat Springs, down to Crested Butte, over to Glenwood. That's a lot of travel.
Steamboat Springs, quite a haul as Ward makes another save. That's halfway across the state.
Yeah, you got to go down to Crested Butte and up to Glenwood, and there's teams in Aspen, the Vale area, over in Breckenridge. So a lot of travel, but all those teams on the western slope and in those mountain regions, they'll all play together in the same conference. The Denver teams are all together, so really makes a lot more sense and is much easier on these student athletes.
Greg Singel is trying to get the puck back here, but the Cadet defenders keeping it away from him pretty well. Now skating in Hayden Schultz. And here comes back the other way William McGuire. McGuire moving in one-on-one. Can't get it to go. Lost it, and we're going to get a penalty. As it's touched up by the Cadets, and I believe it's going to be a penalty against Noah Castanon.
Yeah, it sure is. He got his stick tangled up in there. It's going to be a hooking call on Castanon. And Liberty had a 5-0 lead in this game, and they are going to call this.
McGuire's going to get the penalty.
Boy, he sure is. William McGuire is going to go into the penalty box. Air Academy thought they had a power play coming up. Let's take a look at it right now.
Oh, the slash. They got McGuire for the slash on the way down
around.
the ice.
Yep. Well, Air Academy thought they had a power play coming. The goaltender was coming off the ice. Let's take a look at it. Well, it probably could have easily been a hook or a hold on that one as McGuire went down. But nevertheless, McGuire goes in the box. Liberty will get its second power play of this game.
See what the Lancers can do as Dixon on the dot wins it over to Garcia. And fumbled a little bit up top, but the Lancers will regroup and attack in the other side. Castanon sends it into the corner. Dixon's down there, so is Bjorn Rube. There's a shot. That one hits the outside of the net, moving in. Nice job by the Air Academy defender, Mitchell Willis. And he sends it all the way down the ice, and the Lancers will have to get back there to get it.
Really nice play by Willis. That's how you draw it up. So many times you see young players try to skate that thing out of there. Willis just put it on his forehand and forced Liberty to go 200 feet with it.
That's Dixon with some speed into the corner. Or forgive me, Noah Castanon. Shot wide on that one.
And again, a nice clear out by Air Academy. They're on the kill, and that's what you want to do. Force the other team that's on that power play. Go all the way down, force them to regroup, and come all the way back through. Your killer has been a good kill so far for the Kadets.
Mcelhaney, nice pass to Singelis, who can't handle it. Knocked out of the zone. The Lancers will have to come back out and regroup. Mitchell Willis has that one knocked down by DeMarino, then picks it up and sends it right back. Good job to stay with it there by Willis.
If at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It came right back to him on his forehand, and he sent it all the way down.
Brian Wooten now skating in along with DeMarino. DeMarino with a goal tonight. Good job defensively. Air Academy, McElhaney out front. Shot in the goal, and Connor McElhaney has a hat trick.
What a great job with the skate. Connor McElhaney coming out from behind his own net, and he had the puck poked off of his blade. He kicks it right back. Here's a good look at it. There's the kick right back to the forehand into the slot, and a nice shot as he puts it bar down. McElhaney with the hat trick. It's 6-1 Liberty, 11:17 left in the third.
First goal given up by Jacob Grebe for Air Academy. Slams his stick to the ice right there. Here's a look at it from up top. Got it by the glove side. 6-1 Liberty Lancers. 11 minutes, 14 seconds now left here in this period. The final period of play tonight. Lancers now keeping that hop going. They did this in the first period. They scored a goal and then suddenly just kind of caught fire. McElhaney up top again. Looking for Singelis. Singelis can't handle it. Kadets poke it out of there. Spar gets it ahead to Gray. Gray with some speed on the outside shot. There's another goal by Spar. Jacob Spar, second of the night, makes it 6-2 off the rebound of Ian Ward.
Nice job of staying with that by Spar, and it was Gavin Gray. Great to see him back in. He was injured earlier in the game. Gray sends it down the ice. Spar cleans up the rebound, his second, and as Liberty just got on the board, Air Academy quickly answers. There's Spar coming in, cleaning up that rebound and getting it past Ian Ward. There's the shot again by Gray, the rebound by Spar.
There's another look at it from down low, and a great job there. Gray pushing things forward, making sure he could put it on net. And Jacob Spar being ready for that rebound. It's 6-2.
Is that the first goal we've had scored on that end of the ice?
I believe it is.
I believe it is. All the other action, it's like this ice is tilted the other direction, but Air Academy finally gets one down at that end.
Mike Byram, the videographer down the other end. There's a shot. Oh, and goal. And again, that one is in. And I'm going to believe it was Jonah Dixon who pushed that one finally across the line as the Lancers were right there just swarming. And I think it was 19 Dixon who got the final touch.
Yeah, Dixon down there, Rube down there. They had so many guys that were down in front, and that puck got underneath the pads of the goaltender. Grebe was just sitting there for a second, and you could just see all the red jerseys pouncing in on that one. Liberty answer. So we went quite a while without a goal. Now we've had 3 goals in less than a minute, 2 by Liberty. Here's the rebound. There's the first shot and the save, and it was getting right back to that. Jonah Dixon gets the goal, his first of the night.
He had a couple shots early. Grebe had a couple of saves, and then he was able to get it through and then finally poke it in. Kadets now. Willis sends it around. The Kadets skating forward now. Nice pass there. Gets by. Cecilia Knight sent it forward, but the Kadets couldn't handle it. It's going to come out of the zone.
You look back at those goals that were scored. McElhaney's came on the power play right at the end of a power play. We were talking about Air Academy. They were doing a great job on the kill, but Liberty gets that puck in down behind the net. McElhaney gets the goal, and Air Academy comes right back. This Air Academy team, they got down early. They've showed a lot of fight in this game, coming back and battling, even being down 5-0 early in this game.
Spar chases this one in, and icing is called.
Jacob Spar, the junior, good look at him right there as he skates back up the ice. Pair of goals for him tonight. Both of those coming from his line mate, Gavin Gray. Spar to Gray, the combination tonight for the Kadets.
Garcia loses that face-off, and here comes Gray. Up the ice with Primavera with him. He sends it on goal. Nice save by Ward. Primavera chases into the corner, but the Lancers are there. Lancers doing a good job just kind of deflecting some of these pucks tonight. Gray loses it. Big collision on the side. And back comes Maddox Rywald with the puck. Nice spin move to get out of there. Pushing it forward is Gray. Skating into the corner, this Spar again. His 2 goals already tonight. Gray trying to poke it forward. Spar is there. Rywald sends it in. Kadets trying to keep buzzing here. Down 7-2. Shot out front. That one was sent out, but not out of play by Ward. Nice gathers. Spar trying to get it. Here comes Jacob Spar. Working hard to keep that puck. Does a good job and now has it poke checked away from him by Garcia, but he's still there getting into the way. Gotta like what Jacob Spar's doing. Here comes Taylor. Taylor down low. Nice centering pass. Primavera can't get the shot on goal, and we got a penalty coming up. But the Kadets are still buzzing. Taylor is there, and there's a touch up by Liberty, and it's going to be a penalty and a cross check against the Lancers.
And this one will go against Liberty. We thought the last one was, but this is going to be a cross check against the Lancers going into the penalty box. That will be number 18, Noah Castanon. He's been in there before tonight. Second penalty called on Noah. Air Academy will go in its 4th power play of the game. Couple of real nice plays, and again, some names we don't get to mention, but the freshman defenseman Thomas Thrutchley did a great job on the blue line of keeping several pucks in. We talked about the work that Taylor was doing and Spar was doing. That puck kept coming out to the blue line. Thrutchley kept throwing that thing right back in. It led to Air Academy drawing a penalty and going on the power play.
Gavin Gray on the dot for Air Academy on this power play. Loses it to Mcelhaney, but a shot real quickly gets by the outside of Ward. Haberl sending it low. This is Jones. Jones tries to go across the ice. Nice break up there by DiMarino, who's skating back quickly. Haberl and the Kadets moving up on the power play. Gavin Gray went down. No call. Here come the Lancers, and back the other way the Kadets. 1:20 left on the power play. Haberl sends it in the middle, misplayed. Look out, here's Jones' shot. Good save by Ward. Gray is there, comes back to Jones again. Got players in the crease. Haberl. And a nice shot there, and that's Dylan Lecoq inside, and Ward handles it and gets the nice save. 1:03 left on the penalty now.
Good job by Haberl just funneling pucks to the net, and then Lecoq, I should say, comes around, has that stick up high. If he gets a piece of that, he can redirect that past Ian Ward. There's a good look at the junior goalie for the Lancers, Ward, who went down and made a save.
Dixon on the dot against Gavin Gray of the Kadets. Gray wins it, but no one there to handle it. And look out, there's a foot race right now. McGuire picks it up from Singelis and turns around. Singelis tries to get it back. Kadets now play it forward. Ward has to play the puck. 50 seconds left on the power play. Haberl picks it up by the blue line, lost it. Sends it back in. Kadets can't touch it, and the Lancers will play it. In comes Jonah Dixon with some speed down the side, poked away by Haberl. And here come the Kadets again. 35 seconds left on the power play. Primavera skates in, tries to get a shot off. A good body there by Jonah Dixon to knock him off the puck. Back comes Ryan Wooten. Wooten inside. Singelis is there. What a save by Grebe. Singelis gets it back. And again, the Kadets, good defense there to get in front of that puck against Greg Singelis. That was a great save by Jacob Grebe.
Sure was. Great pass from the corner came in from Ryan Wooten. The save in front by Grebe. And again, hasn't had a ton of action, but goes down, had to make a good one right there.
2 seconds left, and the power play is over for Air Academy. Nice collision at mid-ice. Primavera and Wooten. Haberl comes back to play it. 6 minutes now left in this contest. with the Lancers up 7-2. Haber plays it to Spar. Spar grabs it and puts it on the ice, tries to skate in with it. Nice poke check away by the Lancers. Tyler Dosh in there, playing the forecheck for Liberty. Nathan Hardman in there as well. Wooten sends it forward. This is Jeremy Garcia. And another good job defensively by the Kadets. Gavin Gray trying to chase this one down. Noah Castanen. Gray is sent back. He's going to get a change, which I have not seen Gavin Gray do a lot of tonight. Seems like he's been out there the whole night.
Those top line guys for both teams, it seems like they've been out there in just about every shift. Where you look at Gray Air Academy and you look at that top line for Liberty, they've been out there, it seems like, all night.
Owen Kalbfleisch in there, along with Alex Flatt now for the Kadets. Kalbfleisch wins it back to Flatt. Flatt with the puck. Gets bodied off of it, and a good job by the Lancer defender. But it's again kept in and sent around by the Kadets. Lancers doing a good job of just keeping that puck away from the Kadets right now. Here comes Jeremy Garcia. Knocked off the puck, Ryan. Tyler Dosh trying to play it. Skating in away with it. Here comes Sicilian. Sicilianite went back and shot way wide. Samuel Durant trying to play it. But this is Mcelhaney coming forward. Loses the puck, and Gavin Gray, who is back on the ice again for the Kadets. Had about a 20-second blow there, I think.
And right back out there.
Pass in front. Mcelhaney can't handle it. Nice look by Singelis there to get it across the crease. Mcelhaney now sending it back inside. Oh, Team Marino and Singelis were there. Neither one could handle it. Singelis, nice spin move, comes around the net. Moving it forward to DiMarino. Oh, they had Spar wide open on that one. Tried to get him on the breakaway, and it didn't happen.
Well, good look up ice by the Kadets, though, as Jacob Spar just split those two defensemen. Liberty had their 2D really wide. They were out at the dot with. Spar went right down the middle, and had he been able to handle that one cleanly, he goes in on a breakaway.
Shot wide by Mcelhaney. They're playing tough defense right now. Mcelhaney, and there's a whistle that stops play. And
had a player that was down on the ice, one of the Liberty Lancers, that was Singelis, was taken hard into the boards. I thought we'd get a call on that. It came from behind right into the near side wall, and Greg Singelis went down on the play, and he is still down. He will get some assistance from the medical staff of Liberty. Head coach Brian Straub is walking out as well. There's a good look at Singelis.
Took his helmet off. You never like to see things like this. When he was up on his knee, he looked a lot better than he looks now. But we're gonna take a break. We'll keep our eyes on Greg Singelis, and we'll have an update for you when we come back. You're watching high school hockey on 20 TV. We are back inside the Cadet Ice Arena. Greg Singelis just took a tough hit in the corner right in front of our 20 TV camera. Oh, and it's horrible to look at, but I am happy to report that Greg Singelis went off of his own power and is now on the Lancer bench. He was able to skate off under his own power, did not need any assistance, but man, that is scary to watch.
That's a tough hit. The players coming in again in that dangerous area, just a couple of feet away from the boards, coming in with speed. He started to go down and was taken down hard into the wall. Really thought we'd have a penalty on that play, but didn't get one right there. But good to see that Greg Singelis was up, skated over under his own power, and hopefully he is going to be okay.
Nice move by Ryan Wooten. Shot saved by Grebe. Centering pass finds no one home there. And the Kadets and Lancers playing out the last 2.5 minutes of this game. There's a shot, another save by Grebe. That was Rube with the shot. Hobbo trying to send it forward. And offsides called for the Lancers as they had a man in the zone. It was tipped out front by Rube.
One for Air Academy, their second game of the season. They played on Saturday. They lost up at Glenwood 8-0 and down 7-2 with 2:14 left in this one. Not the way Air Academy wanted to start the season. On the flip side of that, Liberty, a team that won 5 games last season, they wanted to get off to a good start in this season, and they certainly have. Up 7-2. They scored 5 in the first, and they've held off an Air Academy team that's been scrappy. They battled back despite being down, and they've kept the fight on all game.
Cadets trying to keep it going here. But skating back with it is Nate Hardman. Hardman with Garcia in there and Tyler Dosh up front for the Lancers. This is Dosh in the middle. Gets it to Garcia, and a save by Grebe as he falls to his back and pushes that puck out of there. Jacob Grebe, another nice save. He's made some good ones tonight for the Cadets.
He really has, and good to see a couple of guys in there. Jeremy Garcia's played a lot of time. Nathan Hardman hasn't had a whole lot of minutes in this game. Had a shot from right in front that was saved, and Garcia goes in and tries to clean that one up. With 1:50 left in the third, we'll get a line change. Mcelhaney will take this face-off once again for Liberty. See if we can get the Air Academy player behind the linesman.
Tough to see through the stripes. But the Cadets won it. That was Thomas Thrutchley who, I believe, won that. Actually, Alex Flatt won that face-off, but the Lancers have it back. DiMarino gets it to Matt Smith. Cadets trying to push it forward now. Moving it up, Cecilia Knight. Coming inside, DiMarino. DiMarino's got 1 goal tonight. There it is, a shot, a save. Oh, on the doorstep. Nick Redcliffe couldn't get his stick on that puck. A good shot by Matt Smith, nonetheless.
Nice to see some of those young kids for Liberty getting a chance in there. Matt Smith, a sophomore, gets a good chance from the high slot.
Moving back up, knocked off the puck, Connor Mcelhaney. Mcelhaney with 3 goals tonight. Moves in, shot, and a nice glove save by Jacob Grebe.
Well, and again, Connor Mcelhaney coming through, such a strong player. There's a good look at him as he heads to the bench. He had a couple of Cadets hanging all over him, still able to get in, get a shot off on goal.
Jacob Grebe, we might mention, while he's been in the game, it's a 2-2 game.
Yeah, it has been. He's played very well.
Lancers scored 5 goals in that first period before Grebe got in there. It's a shot that goes off the side of the net. Coming back. Cadets trying to do it here in the final 30 seconds, pushing it forward. Comes Gavin Gray. He'll throw it netward. Cadets can't get down there. Primavera and Spar were trying, but the Lancers will come back. Oh, here comes Spar. Spar doing battle, and now we've reached the final 10 seconds of this game. Just getting back the other way. We have an icing call with 4 seconds left in this one, and it's really been an entertaining game tonight, Dave.
It really has been, and a couple of young players. There's a good look at one of them for Liberty. One of their freshmen, Jimmy Toller, gets a shift. Abe Anderson out there as well, getting some time. We talked about these teams being very, very young. So many freshmen and sophomores on the team and getting a chance to play in this game when it's 7-2. It's been a good hockey game, and well, like you said, Brian, 2-2 game after that first period. It's been very good.
Certainly has. Kadets win the draw, but the time is going to run out on them. And that's the way it's going to end as the Liberty Lancers get their first win in their first game of the year, 7-2 over the Air Academy Kadets. The Kadets showed some fight after going down by 5 goals in that first period, Dave.
Absolutely, they did. It would have been easy to just pack up and fold the tent up at that point. They certainly didn't. They came out. I thought they outplayed Liberty in the second period. Third period pretty even, but good hockey game between two District 20 rivals.
Always fun to see two District 20 teams go at it. We're here on 20 TV, of course, the TV station of District 20. As both teams get ready to shake hands at mid-ice, I'd like to take a look back at some of the goals in this game. It was a really entertaining game, and the Lancers jumped on it early, but this is the third period, and that's a nice goal by Jonah Dixon for the Lancers.
Yeah, a good job of just sticking with that. We saw a lot of that tonight. Second shot, follow-up shot that goes in. There's an early one by Connor Mcelhaney. That was first goal of the game that went off the stick of a Cadet player.
Then Mcelhaney got another one here off the rebound against Katie Cooley. And Katie Cooley gave up 5 goals in that first period. Mcelhaney did a great job tonight. He had 3 goals on the evening. Singelis had 2. And then Air Academy got 2 from Jacob Spar, and this just maybe the best goal of the night right there.
Yeah,
taking
beautiful
it off the
play.
rebound and burying it.
Yeah, beautiful play. Shot by Gray, rebound, Jacob Spar. A couple of goals for the Cadets, and again, going to work down low. There's Singelis right in there once again. Gets it underneath the pads of the goalie, gets his stick on it first, and taps that one in.
Good crowd on hand, Cadet Ice Arena, but that's the way it ended. The Liberty Lancers take a 7-2 win over the Air Academy Kadets. Lancers 1-0 on the year. The Cadets fall to 0-2. Thanks to all of our men running the camera tonight. Mike Byron and Vince Greco at ice level. Adam Drake, Nick Arseniak up top. And, of course, those unmanned cameras. They do a great job as well. But for my partner, Dave Toller, I'm Brian German. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on 20 TV.